Beep, 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 beep. Right. This is by what I'm going to talk to you today because there's so much going on. I'd have to make a dozen videos. It appears that the AHRC has opened the floodgates to 1,000 upset tossers, right? Okay. And they range from the House of Lords to your average person. What's going on, right? I just can't believe some of what I'm seeing. At the same time, Matt, put you down a bit. Matt Walsh is at a conference at Matt Walsh blog. Go and have a look. He's got some videos on there. I'll put them on my timeline as well, where he is exposed without any equivocation of any kind, exactly how nuts these dangerous TQ plus people are to children. Okay? It's that simple, right? So the ECHR have released something saying that's it. Sex, as I've just put down on the tweet, sanity is text to say it's on its way. And it will be with us shortly. And they're all going, oh, genocide. They wish to eradicate. I've never seen anything like it. You've got all sorts of people, particularly from the professional left and the liberals. I'm a doctor, and I blah, 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 blah. What are you a doctor of? Paperclips. They're having a fucking meltdown, right? If you are a person that has enough distress to have the fake belief that mutilating your body will make you better, I can assure you I will happily pay my taxes to make sure that you are cared for on the NHS and given the appropriate therapy. But we are no longer having the delusion fed to us. Okay? If anybody tries to take away that care so that you can get through your distress, whatever it may be, without harming yourself physically and therefore harming yourself mentally and setting yourself on a lifetime of pain, I'm there. If they try and stop it. They won't, right? They won't. Okay, they're not going to stop you from getting therapy. They're not going to stop you from getting help. But we're going to stop you from mutilating yourself. And we're certainly going to stop you from mutilating children. And we're going to deal with the separate issue of gender identity ideology and queer theory. So when I watch this stuff, right, Cashman in the House of Lords has accused me and all the other gay men who are involved and understand the reality of this of being quislings. No quisling inventor and Grout didn't have very much to get worked up at. Oh no, that was Titsling. Oh, I better get my beaches right, hadn't I? Better never forgive me. I am the wind beneath your wings. Hey, Bet, I'll tag you in. Look, the fact of the matter is this. Cashman's so wrong and has been so wrong about this all the time. I'm seeing bloody... I'm happy and angry all at the same time today. I don't know what the hell's going on in my head. So I'm seeing Claire Fox in the next couple of days. I'm tempted to send him a white feather. You absolute coward. So he said that, right? You've got somebody called Jane O'Zane, who's obviously round the bend. I mean, I've tweeted all these people. And then you've got the sort of little weevils sat in their bedrooms, with their special gaming joystick. Who have just, terror jizzed all over their keyboard. Because they think the world's going to end and they're going to have to, pay to get their moobs, right? So the HRC thing has set off some kind of chain reaction. Matt Walsh's conference has come in on the back of that and given everybody a good laugh. As these people make the absolute idiots themselves. And you can watch the ideological fury in their eyes while they do it. Some bruiser stood up saying, I'm a bloke. He looks like he'd be better off playing for the Miami Jets or whatever they're called. Is it Jets? I don't know. American football player with a wig. Right, so it seems to have brought out the very worst of everybody, and not least of all, Keir Starmer, right? So Keir Starmer. 99.9% Keir. Starmer, you nut job, right? So Starmer's out the block saying, 99.9% of women don't matter because we've got 0.1% that are men who are women. I mean, the man's insane, right? So we've seen that. We've got some wibbling councillor for the Greens rattling on about, oh my God, these women who are trans. No, they're men. Idiot. They're men. You've got the SDP in meltdown because Nicola Sturgeon's, friend with benefits, or is it her husband? Friend with benefits, whatever it is, has just been arrested this morning, and he's the bloke. He's the bloke that handled the election of Humza Useless. They're going to have to rerun the election. They've got to... It must be declared null and void. Because this guy's just been arrested for fraud. And he put Humza Useless in place. And this is like an healing comedy. I'm expecting Alec Guinness or Margaret Rutherford to come jumping out the wings in a minute. Can it get any worse? Honestly, I don't know that it can. I don't know that it can, right? Absolutely insane. So these are the people who said to us that gender is different from sex. Now we're defining what sex is in the law. That's what we're going to do. They're upset. Why, if it's different, why are you upset? Make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. Oh, it tickles me. It honestly does tickle me because it's so utterly bloody deranged. You open Twitter or open a newspaper, it's just rubbish. They're spouting rubbish all the time. LGBTQ, this, that, and other organisation. We stand with trans women. In the fascistic, state-controlled EHRC. They genuinely think it's like the Nazis. It's just surreal. Oh, it's just, I shouldn't laugh, but I can't help myself. The world's gone completely crackers. Absolutely bloody crackers, right? Meanwhile, they're putting up stuff going on Trans Day of Visibility. You can't turn a corner without fucking seeing one of them. Oh, please make it stop. Oh, just stop. Needless to say, it feels like we've reached a particular point. And I've no idea where we're going to go next, but I can tell you this much, right? And here's the bit. I'm going to do my regular upset my GC lefty friends bit, okay? Let's get this absolutely straight. The left you, not you left the left. The left is now so unbelievably done. They are anti-reality, right? It's that simple. But they're not just anti-reality, they're more than that. They're living in cloud cuckoo land and they've been absolutely taken over by critical social justice and identity politics. You cannot vote for the left. Right, and they've caused an infection along with Stonewall and all the other lunatics in just about every strata of our society that has to be eradicated with with prejudice. We've got to get them out, right? And we've got to do so by saying, you're one of them, you're gone. It's a bit McCarthy, innit? Are you now, or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? Are you now, or have you ever been a member of the transgender whatever it is? I like to call it a movement because they're full of shit. Oh, God help me. You can't vote left, right? And the worst thing about it is you can't not vote right. Right? So you're going to have to vote for the Tories. You won't like this. But if we can't define who we are, male and female, and the left are going to reverse anything if they get into power, they're going to entrench this critical stuff into our society and lead us down a road towards unbelievable pain and discord. Genuinely, they are, right? Any other party will do that. The Greens are insane. And they need to be eradicated from the electoral map because I just can't... you get the guys that started the Greens or were part of the Greens and actually want to do something are now going, what's wrong? But they feel like they've gone to the party and they farted and everybody else has gone to the other side of the room. What's wrong? What have I done? They're the ones that are right. But that kind of, evidence-based, moderate thinking, forget it. Forget it, right? The Green and the left are the danger right now. The real danger behind the scenes is the corporates. Corporatism, hard left coming together. I've said it before, right? You were pushing this puberty-blocking nonsense and the idea that the humans are Mr. Potato Head and you can do all that business, as well as the critical race theory stuff, the extreme environmentalism and queer theory. It's the whole thing. But you just, you sound like a lunatic when you say that, as I've said before. So, to all my GC left friends, don't vote left, by all means, but vote right. Vote Tory, because, I've now got nothing to vote. Don't then. Don't vote. Don't vote for the Tories and give Labour a chance of getting in. Don't do it. right? And people talk about this as if there's good and bad. Labour's good, Tory's bad. They're all bad, right? Democracy is a bad idea, full stop, but it's the best of the bad ideas, full stop. Right? There's no good in this. So I suggest you do the following. I suggest you swallow whatever it is that's stopping you from doing the right thing. And when the election comes, which it will do, and I'm not going to stop saying this, vote for the Tories, because if we get anything but them, the amount that what we are going to go through, you will never forgive yourself for enabling that. And if you want to enable it, don't vote anything. Don't vote anything, because Labour and all that lot of nutters over there, the SNP and everything, the crazy crew, they are parties of unreality, power and oppression, discord and conflict. That's what I think now, see, because I've had such a mad day watching all these lunatics do what they do. Go and have a look, because these people are saying such ridiculous things you wouldn't believe. I've been called a fascist today, and a Nazi. I know, I'm a fascist, I'm a Nazi, and I'm a homophobe, right? Apparently, I'm a cis-het homophobe. These nutters, absolute nutters, right? And they're spreading their shit out in the public because we've seen things get violent in the last 4 weeks. You think that's going to end there? You must be joking. They're waiting for a martyr. You must be joking. Imagine somebody getting on television and saying about that bloody shooter in America, that woman that killed all those people. Yes, but you're misgendering her. They are absolutely morally degenerate. And I always thought she did a rather good talk show. Oh, go on, buzz off. I've had enough of you. See you later. Bye.